Welcome. My name is Nicole Cruz, and as an event producer for the Center for Creative Leadership, I would like to present my key leadership challenge, implementing a project management office SharePoint site for Global Markets America. This presentation will outline the goal of my leadership challenge, showcase the self-awareness, learning agility, influence, and communication skills that I can employ in making this idea a reality, and present a viable timeline for this project. The desired outcome is implementing a project management office SharePoint site for GMA. The market dynamics and increasing competition require improved operational efficiency and streamlined processes. Industry reports on the benefits of collaborative technology show that global efficiency improves and a stronger workplace culture is cemented with a centralized organizational information and communication system. Currently, our teams have lots of challenges. Managing projects and sharing information effectively is key. Who is invested? Martin Schneider, our President and CEO. Renee Hulton, VP of Financial Operations. Kat Papa, the faculty lead. Shala Akbari, the VP Project Management Office lead. Hernan Torres, the event production manager. Allison Smith and Jill Ricciardi, IM leads. And Katie Moore and Jillian Kaufman, team leads for event producers, as well as the entire project management office who uses this data. How might we make this SharePoint site happen? The diagnostic process is to ascertain the organization's readiness with focus groups, surveys, and stakeholder interviews. The green light process. We'll use influence and institutional knowledge to get the right people on board and approvals for processes. The organizational process. We'll create a specialized team to spearhead the site creation, maintenance, and organization of the site. The strengths that I bring to the table in developing a Microsoft SharePoint site include web design, organizational skills, institutional knowledge of the processes the management office employs, as well as familiarity with the data that requires organization, refinement, and accessibility to all parties throughout the PMO. Weaknesses. The development areas needed in order to succeed at this challenge include using influence to get the project greenlighted and buy-in from managers in the PMO. I consider this a personal weakness and I'm working on it. Experience. I think what I can share with those managers that I'm trying to influence is that I've created content and organized materials for numerous websites. And within the realm of the Center for Creative Leadership, I've worked with both inter and intra-departmentally with potential users who would benefit from a specified site, and I have support from those users. I also have direct knowledge of the content of the site, and I know how to organize it, and I think that I can make it benefit all parties based on my previous organizational duties at CCL. I think I see an opportunity here, and that is being able to work with the executive level and management to create this site will give me exposure to the decision makers within CCL and allow me to showcase my skills as a writer, editor, content creator, and designer. My project management skills will also be on display in the hierarchy. How will I use influence? While relationship building is a process, not an event, using a project to build relationships builds trust and showcases self-promotion in a working atmosphere. It walks the talk. Understanding how CCL works and who the decision makers truly are will help me expedite both my project and my career. The players that we discussed earlier, I'm going to use every iota of expertise, charisma, and information that I have to present to them, and I think that because they're in a position to back this project, they will help see it through and help see that I can be a spearheader as well. I also need to build stronger relationships at the top, and I think one of the ways that I can do that is by sitting with my top managers during lunch and sharing ideas and following up with emails. Due to the new hybrid policy at CCL, this is a very doable action. I can also use these interactions to build relationships and alliances across the PMO and GMA, and this will help in this project and all projects going forward. Let's do an SBI breakdown of why the PMO needs a SharePoint site. Here's the situation. The PMO has scattered data through multi-channels that has not been updated or edited. The behavior. The users of said data, they save outdated copies to their personal files for easy access or waste a lot of time trying to find files. The impact is that we are using either old files or wasting time searching for new ones. And this is impacting the programs and the quality of attention that we can give to those programs outside of just searching for things. The feedback that I've received regarding this project idea is that at CCL, it's very difficult to make changes unless you create an individual initiative. I feel confident that I can do that. I also have generated positive feedback from my manager, Hernan Torres, regarding this going forward with this initiative. I've also heard from users that, the organizational power to get all this contained would help their jobs immensely. I've given feedback to my team as well, and my team leads, letting them know that this would make their jobs easier, and I've gotten good feedback. The vision statement that I have come up with is bringing data to the project management office with improved collaboration, streamlined processes, and enhanced decision-making capabilities, as well as increased efficiency in servicing clients. The timeline is a short one because I want to prove that CCL can do things very quickly. And with my expertise in the SharePoint and website creation arena, I think that this is a possibility. After the holidays, we would create a sense of urgency. January the 2nd. By the following week, we build a guiding coalition. By the week after that, we put together a strategic vision and initiatives. And by that same week, we enlist a volunteer army and put together a tiger team to create the site. We give out specific duties based on this diverse team and give them 2 weeks to complete the project's version 1, and then another 2 weeks to complete the project version 2. By the end of February, we're going to have a launch party to celebrate this short-term win. And to sustain the acceleration of the project, this will be an ongoing timeline. We'll have to do check-ins every 3 or 4 months to make sure that everything is being updated properly, that everyone is following through, and that usage is taking place. We'll also do follow-up focus groups and surveys to see how people are using the site, and we can track usage via the built-in analytics of the site. So it will be easy breezy. The real challenge will be to anchor the changes in the institution and set an example for changes going forward. I think the greatest challenge that I foresee upon reflection is really getting that upper management green light influence. And with that in mind, I've had several users of the data to make a timeline for themselves on how much time they're wasting looking for things and how often they save things to their desktop. I think that showing a monetization-driven executive group how to save money is a good strategy for making the SharePoint site happen. Conclusion: anticipated outcomes and sustainability, expectations, and measurement of success. The short-term outcomes for this will be improved collaboration, increased efficiency, and enhanced information sharing. The long-term outcome will be higher client satisfaction, reduced project timelines, and cost savings. Measurement metrics for success will include user adoption rates, project completion time, customer feedback, and operational cost reduction. And the strategies for sustaining the change include continuous training, monitoring, and incorporating feedback into the process. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope that you have enjoyed my presentation.